Welcome everybody back to the Nidd, and I'm flying in towards the spider's base over here, and we're going to talk to him about what he might know of the abduction of Wheatley. All right, Spidey, tell me everything you know about Wheatley's abduction. Tell me everything you know.
I don't even know who Wheatley is. Who's Wheatley?
Wheatley is my wonderful follow me drone. He is my best friend of just a large cargo container. You know him.
I guess. I mean, I've seen him around.
Well, he was abducted. He was taken, and I found him and extracted him. But I'm looking for clues as to who the perpetrator was. Have you heard anything? Do you know anything?
Huh. Do I know anything
About Wheatley's abduction?
Oh, okay. That narrows it down. Well, word on the street is Dracula had a hand to play in it.
Dracul. I just talked to Dracul. He told me that it might have something to do with somebody wearing neon green and leaving yellow footprints. Do you know anything about that?
It sounds like Pickle's hallmark. Did he also, talk about the smell?
Well, I asked him if it was a green like a pickle, and he said no. It was a bright neon green with yellow footprints. He said that there was no pickles.
Who else likes green?
I know, huh? Definitely.
It's not me.
Yeah. You look like a kind of blue and red guy from here. I don't know. I can't really pick out the reference there, Spidey, but you got something going on.
I think it has something to do with, I don't know. But yeah, green and yellow. Yeah, I have no idea.
All right. Have you heard anything around from anybody else? So you're kind of pinning the finger on Dracul.
Yeah, I'd say talk to Dracul or talk to Boris. I heard talks a while back that he was setting up spy cams everywhere. He might have some footage of it.
Oh, okay. I might have to talk to Boris and see if you got anything on the cameras. Although I do have to say that I found Wheatley in Boris's new evil lair. He was hidden away in one of the underground tunnels, and I had to extract him out of there.
Could always be a frame job, though.
Could be. That's what he said, but it sounded really fishy. So, but it could be. It could be a frame job. You know, maybe it was the one-armed man.
Or the server ghost.
Or the server ghost. All right. Well, thanks, Spidey. I'll here. We'll turn off the interrogation light there, and I've unlocked the chair. You can get out.
Hooray! Freedom! You'll never take me alive.
You'll never take me alive. That's right. Ah, he's gone. There we go. Yeah. So I got a new clue to follow up on, and an upside down floating Spidey. All right. I am on my way to Boris's base over here. So we talked to DrunkSpiderman, and he said that I should talk to Dracul, right? Which we already have. I might have to talk to him again, though, because it sounded like he was maybe not telling me everything. But we need to go talk to Boris. So you see over here, this evil-looking asteroid, an evil-looking base with lots of nastiness probably going on inside. So let's fly. Oh, this thing doesn't stop or slow down very well. And you might notice too, there's a missing solar panel. Sorry, Dracul. I had a little accident. I'll fix it. I will. I promise. But anyhow, so we're gonna show up onto the base here, and we're gonna see if Boris is home, and try and talk to him about what happened with my Mr. Wheatley here. So here, we're lined up in front of him, so we look all nice and imposing, staring him in the face. Something bouncing around in there, I can hear. All right, so here, let's get out. Oh, ah! I've fallen in my own ship. All right. Oh, what's that knocking? Something to do with the assemblers, I think. All right. Let's see here. Well, look at this thing. Okay, this looks like some kind of door, but it's closed. We have to sneak in. Maybe up here? Oh, okay, we got a Oh, we got an opening here. Ooh, turrets. And no gravity, maybe? No gravity, it looks like. And what do we got going on here? Let's see if... Boris? Boris!
Busy here.
Busy. Well, I've... Oh. Let me look away. I was just coming to talk to you about, you know, the whole Wheatley thing. Whoop!
Yeah, there's no other place to put the loo at the moment. I'm sorry about that.
You're right at the front door, I see, huh?
Yeah, well, it's under construction. And you wanted to talk to me about Wheatley.
Yeah,
but,
so...
I've never heard of Wheatley. What's this Wheatley?
Well, you do remember when I showed up the other day and there happened to be a little pod hiding in your tunnels, and you even said you've been framed, and that...
Yeah, that's because I was.
But, so why are you now telling me you know nothing about what I'm talking about? Oh shoot, run!
I do know nothing.
You do? Oh, he's barricading himself in. Huh.
You're not welcome here.
Yeah. Oh.
I did not give you permission to enter.
Where? He's totally barricading himself in. All right. Well, what do we got here?
I know nothing about a Wheatley, and I was not involved in any so-called kidnapping.
No.
Even though that's what you've accused me of.
I haven't
many
accused
times.
anybody of anything. I'm just looking for the truth here.
I've heard you're hassling people around the server. I don't want any part in this.
Uh-huh. Well, let's,
It is getting rather lonely in here. Are you not gone? I was hoping you had gone.
Let's just take I'm just, you know, taking a gander around your base here now, since I'm, you know, here and all.
But where'd you go? We'll have to quickly hide the evidence. There's nothing to see.
Huh, what's this? This looks oddly like something that one might use to connect and take over somebody.
It wasn't. I don't know how this got here.
No? I think you need to come with me for just a little bit. I got a really nice place for you to sit and relax, and we can have a nice little chat.
But could I just destroy the reactor first?
No, we need that.
But it's my personal belongings, and there's nothing in there that could interest you.
Stay away.
Okay, if it makes it easier, I'll go and sit in your thing.
My comfy chair. Yeah, don't worry, it's a comfy chair. And then we'll talk, and then we'll come back to this.
I heard Drakol say that it was filled with nails.
All right. Okay, Boris. Now you're in the hot seat. I need you to tell me everything you know.
I'm really glad I kept these biscuits in my helmet.
You're eating in there at a time like this? I need some information.
To be honest, the crumbs are getting annoying in 0G.
Yeah. Well, here, I'm gonna shake you around a bit. How's that, huh? What do you think of that?
No. A bit of it went up my nose. But...
All right, well, I I need some information. I need to know what happened to Wheatley. So, when I came in, you were being very aloof, and then you ran and barricaded yourself into a room. And then when you finally came out, and I followed you, I found you trying to destroy this. So why were you running? Why have you been so skittish? What is this over there? And why are you trying to hide it?
I'm just a naturally nervous person.
Naturally nervous person.
Yes, so when I see people in my place, I tend to run. Like when you broke into my place the other day. Found something that I didn't even know was there.
I see. Well, this still sounds very fishy to me. I think that, if you don't start giving me some information and let me know what's going on here, I'm going to have to assume it was you, and then I might have to take this wonderful large ship that was gifted to me and run it straight into the ferry.
But that's my long-term project. It was never meant to be finished, but I can't have it destroyed.
Well, I don't know what else I can do. I mean, it'd be a sacrifice for me. I would have to lose this ship, but I think it would be worthy retribution.
I've spent many hours on that ferry.
Well, there is an alternative. We can have just a chat. I can let you out of the chair. I can turn off the bright light, and you can tell me what this is and why it's here. And maybe I can. Here, let's see. Whoa! Oh, I'm bumping it now. Maybe there's some evidence inside. See, it's even locked. I can't get into it. So unlock it for me. Explain to me what it is, why it was in your base, why you were running, and give me some information that I can use to go somewhere else instead of you. And then the ferry will be safe.
And you can promise that?
I can promise that. I'm the master of my own domain.
Okay, I'll take the sharing off. Oh, apparently I'm floating. I can't get in. There. And I'll turn it on, so you can see.
Okay, thank you. Don't worry, the ferry is safe.
Oh, I didn't turn the reactor on.
Oh.
There we go. I know this looks a little fishy. You might want to have your HUD up.
Oh, what? If you ever want to see the rest of Wheatley leave 50K platinum on the roof of the Barack Obama platform. That's the message I remember seeing.
I know that looks suspicious.
Yes.
But I didn't steal. I didn't kidnap Wheatley. I just found him in my base, and I knew you were looking for him, and I needed platinum, so I thought I'd make the most of the situation.
Oh, I see. So you're just an enterprising fellow, is what you're telling me.
Yes. I never kidnapped Wheatley.
You didn't, even though
No.
all of this evidence is, first of all, Wheatley was in your tunnels, and then this was in your base, and it has the ransom note on it. And when I came to visit you, just to be friendly and all, you were trying to grind it down.
Well, I didn't want you to think that I'd kidnapped him. I admit to trying to ransom him, and for cutting his button off.
Okay, well, you do see that the evidence is quite damning against you, do you not?
But I did see a green streak flying away from my asteroid that day.
Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere.
I thought someone had turned up, but they had their broadcasting off, so I couldn't find them. And all I saw was a green streak flying away back towards the Barack Obama platform.
Okay. Well, that actually lines up with something Dracul told me. So Dracul said that he told me I should be looking for someone wearing neon green and someone that leaves yellow footprints. So you said a green streak, and he said green, wearing green, and yellow footprints. So there's a little bit of a little bit of the common story there, which is good. It kind of bodes well for you, Boris, that someone else is kind of collaborating your story, despite, all this evidence. So I'll hold up my end of the bargain. I'm gonna leave the ferry alone, and I'm gonna follow up on this evidence and see where it leads me. So you said back towards the Barack Obama platform and green streak.
Yes.
Okay. You have anything else for me?
Do you happen to have some platinum?
I'm not sure, but since you've been such a good sport, let me see if I have any platinum for you. Some platinum. Let's just put all this stuff away. And how much of that can I carry? Oh. as you finish your Cheetos. There you go.
And to say thanks for the platinum and not running into a ferry. If you ever need help building something, I can help with that.
Okay, sounds like a fair trade. And I've got the evidence in my ship now, so I have to continue the search. Thanks for all your help, Boris.
What about nickel?
Now this feels like extortion in some way. I don't know how it's extortion, since, but it just feels like.
my asteroid is very limited. It just has iron.
Nickel, you say?
No, it's all right. But yes, I was just trying to make the best of a situation.
I don't have much. You can have that.
The real kidnapper is still out there. Huh. Okay. I won't complain.
And then he pulls out the... Whoa! And he escapes through the bottom of the ship. See you, Boris.
It's easier than navigating in there.
Alright, guys. So we're back at my base. And we have the evidence that we have collected here. We've moved it for safekeeping. We're going to keep it here for the ends of all of our deliberations and investigations. But for the rest of this, I think what I should do is actually get a little work done here. So you can see here's Wheatley back home, safe and sound. And I wanted to start off with just a few little upgrades that I've made to him. I received a comment from Lord Targ D, I believe, who did a little work and kind of sorted out my confusions with Tom Kitchenson's recommendations that the failings on my side I didn't understand, but Tom definitely had the right idea, and Lord Targ also provided me some information. So you'll see that in here there is a timer block now, and if we go to Wheatley, you will see that if we go to the timer block, we are now in here. So I've got all the groups set up here, and I've kind of been paranoid with this now since I figured out what's happening. But the brakes, I make sure that, so when you hit the button, this timer block activates, and you get the gyro brakes are made sure to be on always, and the follow me gyros are all made sure to be off to start with. The follow me thrusters are sure to be off, and the stabilizing thrusters are all sure to be on. And then once all of those things have been reset, then I toggle on or off the sensors, right? Now the reason for that is because if you fly into this guy and turn him off or on, like if you're turning him off and you happen to be in the range of one of these sensors, right, it might toggle on one of the gyros, and then when you turn him off, it's still on, right? And you can end up in a situation where all of them or some of them are on, and it just totally mucks things up, right? And things get backwards and forwards, and he just acts a fool. So that totally sorts him out. I think he's starting to get really good, but the problem is if I turn him on, what you'll see, if we move out of his range, come on. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, you see what he's doing there? He's like glitching out big time, right? And so we're getting sync issues, and this has started to happen since the last couple of, or either the last update or the last couple of updates. So we'll turn him off. Basically, he's totally glitching out, syncing out, and not a good thing. So basically, I've got the problem that I think I finally figured out how to fix him so that he actually works properly, but can't use him now. Come on. Oh, there's no wrong tab. So let's straighten him out again really quick here. So we want him to go to his left a little bit. Oh, no. His right. There we go. And then we'll send him down a little bit. There we go. And we'll put we don't need any of this stuff at the moment, so merge block back on his buttocks here. Doink. Oh, I don't have my tools. Let's put my tools on. All right, cool. So he should be all right, I guess I can just turn that on to make sure. Yep, okay. I done good with the preparation. All right, so he's all hooked up here now. I've got a bunch of stuff in him. Oh. So you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff in him for our next job. More than enough actually in him for our next job. Before we want to connect him up. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. So let's oh no. Let's back up this guy. Oh, we need to turn on our merge block here. Toggle on off. And let's back you up into the Wheatster. Connect. Boom, and we're on top again. All right, so we'll just have to use him like this for now so that we can take him to where we need to go and have our supplies. But I've done some work to the base. So you can see we've got this little platform out here where I've put the evidence. Now I'm thinking that maybe over here in this room, we can set up like a little evidence room, right? And have him on display in there. And in here, I've done some work where I've added an antenna, and I've added a large cargo container and a conveyor system that hooks all these guys up together. And I've run it all the way up out this hole so that we have some place where in the bowl here, we can hook up ships. And you might remember this guy. So I had a bunch of ore in him from our little drilling excavation. And so just everything from there is now loaded into our base, and our beacon and our platform and everything is over here. So let me get over to the first asteroid and I will show you what we want to do. Okay, here we are. So don't know if I've shown you guys this. I don't think I have, but so on all of these asteroids, I got them finished off, and there's a beacon in each one, and there's a solar panel on the outside here. And this one is a special asteroid. It actually already had a hole and stuff in here and a nice giant opening inside. So I think we're going to do something in here. But here's the beacon. And so all the names that you see on these beacons right now, Dracul named them as we were doing them, and they're kind of funny. Take a look at these. So here we've got the mushroom storage facility. He thought that was pretty funny because it's like a hidden little inside here, and maybe we'll have a little hydroponics bay in here. Where is the exit? Oh, this can sneak out here. So on all of these, you'll also notice that there's a little. Oop, can I actually sneak out of here? Am I stuck? Ah, okay. We also put little control panels on the side of each of them so that we can access the beacons. And I've also set them so that they have a range of, I think, 200 meters, so we don't do too much spam. It happens around our base, obviously, but nobody else will see them unless they're within range. We've also got over here the Drax Worth, and that was another one that Dracul named, obviously like all of them. But this one is, I'm going to leave that named Drax Moth. Or Worth, sorry, Moth, Drax Worth, because he helped me so much do this that I think he should get one named after him, or for him. And so then the mushroom storage facility, and where are all the other asteroids? So let's head over this way, and you see they all have the same deal on them. And down here we've also got this guy, which I totally missed when I was looking at him before, and he named that the swordfish because it looks like a swordfish, and we even put so it's like a shark, and then when we put that on there, he decided that he was imitating a sword, so he's the swordfish. And then over here, there's a mushroom storage facility, and over here we have oh why Anubis, and that was because we were drilling a hole through it, and he thought it was funny that he was complaining that we drilled a hole in him, and then Anubis really, and we should have another one somewhere. Well, whatever. I'm sure I'll come across it eventually here. So basically what I want to do now though is name a few of these after some of the names that we were given. So let's head over to this guy. And so we'll name this guy So what the first suggestion I was given was Rocky. So we'll name this one Rocky, and this one was thanks to Redstone 1, so thank you very much. So yeah, as you can see, they're set up for 200 meters. So this is now officially Rocky. Boom, boom. Okay, and then what do we got over here? Draxworth, mushroom storage facility. Anubis really? Oh, there's the other ones. Okay, so let's head over to this guy. Oop. And we'll name this one. Okay, we'll name this guy. So another suggestion I got was the size. Whoops. Doesn't matter. And that one is thanks to online Oyunsutur. Again, I'm totally butchering them. So there we go. The size doesn't matter. And so we have the Drac, we have these two, where it's the comments that I've got given. And now if I can, I'm totally disoriented with all of these. And Anubis, you did it, we'll go over to you. So I haven't received any more suggestions at this point. So I think I also want to name one of these. Let's go over here. Ba-ba-dum-bum. We will name this guy Bullwinkle. Some of you might get that reference. This is basically because one of them was named Rocky, so we obviously have to have his best friend here, Bullwinkle. And that was a reference to a childhood TV show, Rocky and Bullwinkle Show. And it's a funny name. So we got Bullwinkle, the size doesn't matter. Disoriented. The mushroom storage facility, Rocky, and then over here we've got this guy here. So we'll leave him with the name he has for now. And if you guys have any other suggestions, then one of the ones maybe can also be renamed. with those suggestions if they are super awesome and you don't like the ones that I've already given them. So I think we've got some pretty cool asteroids and beacons and names. And sadly, I think we're actually out of time now. So in the next episode, we will do a little something over here with Mr. Wheatley and the components I brought, and do something over here. And maybe you guys can guess what we're gonna do, but here's a clue. If you guys can guess in the comments, let me know. Here's the clue. And there's something wrong with this picture. So if you can figure it out, let me know, and I will see you all in the next episode.